Yo, what's happening, peeps? It's me, Tinchy Stryder, and you're watching RWD Football. I might do a little rhyme with football. It's not hard to rhyme the word football. Anything I do might be a bit predictable, so let me leave it there. Peace out. First favourite player at Man United will have to be, maybe David Beckham. Yeah, I like Cantona a lot, I like Chelsea, I like so many people, but something about Beckham, because I remember one of the first kits I got, his name was on the back when he was number 24. I remember that halfway line goal, I was playing for Wimbledon at that time, so when he scored against Wimbledon, I was thinking, is this real? Halfway line? Like, no, you're joking. I got home, I watched it, I thought, he's really on the halfway line. Like, yeah, that was crazy. The first pair of boots I owned, first pair of football boots I owned, I think it was it Puma? I think it was some Pumas. I remember I just AstroTurfs was the first I had before boots. I had some Reeboks, yeah, I remember them, definitely remember them. I went to, I think it was like I don't know how young I was, but it was like a Sunday league team, and it started off being called, was it Puma FC? Then it went to Bond FC, then Poplar United, and that was all in like Bow, like Poplar, like, well, Chris Street's area near Bow, and I used to go training there. A place called Bartlett Park, I'll never forget that. My first World Cup memory, I have to say maybe '94. That's when I just couldn't leave the telly, I was just there all the time, and my mum and I was like, why is this guy so like, just naming you every team and everyone, and I liked it so much where I couldn't even, like, I was more excited about the whole, like, the start ceremony, everything about football. I can't remember every single game I saw, but before I was like, I want to see this, I want to see that, and so '94, everything about it, yeah. As a fan of United, I would say the season has been, like, from when I've been born, like the last 26, 27 years, I haven't felt this, like from when I've been following them deeply anyway, from when Sir Fergie was there, and from when like Moyes came in, I remember Sir Alex's speech, and he was like, okay, this isn't you supporting me, stick by him, but something felt to me as if like he's telling us, yo, like something ain't gonna go right, stick by him. That first speech, I was thinking, why does it already feel like people are negative? Like, you're gonna need to stick by him. I'm like, okay, already I wasn't sure what way to look, but one thing more is that he played, was it 51 games, and he used 51 different starting 11s. That alone, to me, is not, I understand you're trying to work out your team, but don't take that many games to work it out. Like, surely you train, there's so many things, like, but I guess it's a big shoes to fill. Anyone who was to come after, like, the big man would have been hard, and Moyes, like, he seemed like a cool guy. I don't think I ever met him. He seems real cool, like, but one thing that used to annoy me is that after a game, last time I did a game goes, he might be like, yeah, I think we played all right, we can work. I'm like, if that's all right, then I'm scared for what's gonna be bad. I don't wanna be rude about him, but I was saying for a minute that I like David Moyes, but he might need to find a new hobby. It was written, like, Group G has Germany, Ghana, Portugal, USA. Like, G, like, no, the Ghana, G. It was written. Ghana. I'm from Ghana, I'm always gonna, but funny enough, I said this to someone the other day, they're like, okay, Germany starts with a G as well, so. Well, I said, oh yeah, true. Ghana are gonna do well this. I got some, because last World Cup, I went to South Africa, and that's when Suarez done his handball, and from then, I couldn't like him. That was like a real, like, heartbreak, because I went to South Africa and I watched the world, it was all good. When we got back, I'm like, really, like, we was that close away from going, like, and then, but you can't blame Suarez, because I'll do that for my country, yeah, get the red card, and then it was penalty time. It's a whole different situation, but you know, it's hard, I can't blame anyone for missing a penalty, but Suarez's hand changed a lot for it. He doesn't know what he'd done to Ghana as a whole. Like, the whole country must have been silent, like, thinking, really? People was raging, and after that, when they've gone out, it's like, really, like, another 4 years, but we're there again, but hopefully. And I think for England, I feel like there's not as much pressure on England this World Cup, and I feel like the youth and the new, how everyone's playing, everyone looking, if the right players are picked and the right team, I think they can surprise a few people. And I guess the heat is going to be a problem for a lot of countries, but England, I feel like there's no pressure. No one expecting England to win the World Cup this time around, and if they're brave enough and leave out some people and test that, risk some of the young, fresh people, I think it'll work out, man. Yeah.
You know, a lot of the boys in our dressing room and in England's dressing room as well, we're all competitive because everyone wants to win. If you don't want to win, then you shouldn't be there in the first place. So I think everyone's competitive, but as a person, I am very competitive.
I think nowadays players are leaving Brazil earlier and earlier to play in Europe, like Neymar, Willian, Oscar.